hearty welcome. I don't know if I have to say good afternoon, good evening, but hearty welcome, to people watching us on iLead Tax Academy YouTube channel from different parts of the world. Thank you very much for joining us today. Yes, please keep commenting. Let me know you are here. I'm sure this show is going to be really special today. I'm also, equally excited. So, today's session is part of our very special series, 3S Student Success Stories. And this series is not just about, motivation alone, it is about real people, real struggles, and real career transformations. So if you are a student, a working professional, or someone who feels stuck, late, or unsure about your career direction, I think today's session is especially for you. At iLead, we strongly believe one thing: your beginning does not decide your ending. Your direction does. Yes, your beginning does not decide your ending, but your direction does. And today we have with us someone whose journey beautifully, proves this truth. So when I heard about his story a little bit, I was thinking, about my second daughter, Shraddha. I'm sure, I must have told you, most of you, in the class also, she was a preterm baby, born 600 grams, went to 425 grams. On the third day, doctor said, do you want to, take the dead body, or do you want to trash? That's the word, the doctor used. But God's grace, love of her mother and love of all our, dear ones, and prayers and blessings of Almighty, she is now, all hale and healthy. She completed, 10 beautiful years, by the grace of God and all the prayers. So thank you very, very much for being part of our life. So Kabilan's story, was more or less, close to my heart, because it just reminded me, of my daughter's episode, in my life. So without any further delay, let me introduce today's guest. Okay, before I bring him, onto the screen. He said, "Sir, I'm little nervous. You please cover it up." I said, "You are only going to speak, so don't worry." Okay, so he's just a 24-year-old boy, so don't expect too much from him. But the challenges that the boy has undergone is something, truly commendable. So we have with us, Mr. Kabilan Moorthy. I think, I have shared his opening slide here. Yeah, what you see here, that's Kabilan. Before I give you a little intro. Yeah. This is Kabilan. Okay. So Kabilan is a CMA from USA, MBA in international finance, and then enrolled agent also. Now, what makes Kabilan's journey truly powerful is this: he began as a biology student. Biology student. Sometimes, people ask me, I'm from BCom, I am from BCom Honors. I am BBA. Can I do EA, FPC, CPP, and all these things? So here, we have so many students like that: microbiology, biotechnology, science, and all. But even dentists and physiotherapists also. Now here is a classic example of one such science students, and he began, as a biology student, and he faced a major setback and forced a pause in life. He will tell us in his own words what happened. He restarted with BCom, and through discipline, patience, consistency, courage, and faith, he went on to complete these three courses that you see here: CMA, MBA, and then EA. Yeah. So today, Kabilan is a globally licensed US tax professional, and more importantly, a living example that restarts can lead to a remarkable destinations. Truly, restarts can lead to remarkable destinations. As we stepped into 2026, I'm sure some of you must have made resolutions, revolutions without any revelations. But Kabilan proves, that restarts can lead to remarkable destinations. Just a restart. That could be, even on December 31st. That need not be, ideally on Jan 1st alone. Okay. So let me have the privilege of welcoming Kabilan. Okay. Just a moment. So Kabilan, relax. Okay, so that's Kabilan with us. So Kabilan, thank you for being here with us and for agreeing to share your journey, with our students. So I'll be asking, you a few questions, covering your background, struggles, mindset, and practical career insights. And also request everyone, watching live, please stay till the end. Okay. This is not theory, but this is living experience, from one of our beloved students. Okay, so Kabilan, let's start from the beginning. Can you tell us, a little about yourself?
Yes, sir, sure, sure. And initially, thank you for providing me the wonderful opportunity to explain myself and to prove myself to everyone. And welcome all the viewers of iLead Tax Academy and all the students. Sir, my journey had begun as a biology student in 2019. And after 2019, without a proper and poor guidance, I had wasted 1 to 1.5 years. Then I had decided that I need to change something in my life. But unfortunately, at that moment, a dramatic accident had been happened.
Hmm.
Everyone thought that I was gone,
Oh,
and it's difficult for me to get me alive. And after that accident, two surgeries had been happened. One is on skull, another one is on jaw.
oh,
And after 2 days of the surgery, I just opened my eyes. My brother is in front of me. He told that you are saved. Then after that, around 3 months, 3 to 4 months, I can't able to eat anything and I
hmm,
can't able to speak anything.
hmm,
My mouth had been stitched. And then after the accident, after the recovery period, I had tried to join a BCom and complete a basic degree. And in E-Road, some of the colleges had rejected my application as well for the BCom because of my biology background.
hmm,
But in the emerging college in E-Road, which is called as VETIS, they had provided me the opportunity. They had supported me throughout the BCom journey as well as the CMA journey. And in 2021, I had joined a BCom in VTIS. And it was difficult for me to even clear first 2 semesters because everything had vanished. English had vanished. I can't able to read a sentence.
hmm,
Then I had started everything from scratch. And I had completed my first 2 semesters without my arrear. And after that, I had worked with my principal, sir Nalaswamy, and the administrative officers, sir Lokesh, sir. They had supported me, and I had told them that I am going to pursue CMA, USCMA.
hmm,
And they had supported me. They had told me that, okay, whatever thing you want, you can ask us. We will help you out.
hmm.
With their support, I had completed my CMA before my BCom.
Wonderful.
And on February 2024, I had did my CMA, and June 2021, I had completed my EA as well.
Oh,
like
wonderful.
in uh, like in the phase of 2021, I was feel a lot of depression in myself, like
Hmm,
lot of self questions, because everyone who had studied 12th along me right now, they are in good position, but
hmm,
at that moment I was nothing. I was in a zero. So at the time it was a very difficult period for me. And at the time I had a consultation with the naturopathy doctor in Erode, Dr. Shubhagita, and she had consulted me, and that a single consultation had changed my path as well. After the consultation with the doctor, my third process had changed towards the positive note. Then after uh, CMA and BCom, in 2024 September, I had joined MBA as well from Queen Margaret University, Scotland, Edinburgh. I had done everything on online, and on November 2024, I had got my first job in a famous MNC as a Canadian tax consultant. And
wonderful.
right now I was working in the team under e-filing. Right now I am leading the e-filing team in my organization.
Wonderful.
And in mid of 2025, some of the relatives had questioned me, you don't have any license also with you. Like CMI is fine, it's a global certification, but it's not a license.
Hmm.
Then I had decided that I need to do some license as well. So fortunately, I had chosen iLead. It is one of the best decision which I had taken ever in my life.
Right.
And in the classes, apart from the academics, the Nanda sir will teach a life for the first 15 minutes. That's something exceptional. Like every student need to listen the first 15 minutes. And of course, the first 15 minutes will help you to live your life in a good manner for the next 30 years. It disciplined me well. Then at end of 2025,
Hmm.
I have done with my EA, and in the January of 2026,
Yeah, I'm moving at the speed of sound. I got both.
Yeah, we were bringing up your story. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Kabil.
so that's it regarding me.
Okay.
A small
We
professional
we
channel.
just wanted to play a video that we got from you for our audience. That was a wonderful video that you made, so I was excited to bring that in. Just a second, let me just put that up here. Okay, people. So this is a video.
Yeah, I'm moving at the speed of sound. I got both hands off the wheel. No, nothing's gonna slow me down. I keep on heading straight. To the top. I'm gonna show you something real. No, nothing's gonna make me stop. I got
I think I missed showing that. I think my voice was not audible. Let me just play that again.
Yeah, I'm moving at the speed of sound. I got both hands off the wheel. No, nothing's gonna slow me down.
So what I was saying was this video is made by Kabilan himself. Kabilan himself, made this video, and that's how Kabilan was. And praise God, how he is now. So glory to God, and thanks to all the people who have been with Kabilan. And I truly appreciate the grit and will in Kabilan, that he made through, where he is now.
Keep on heading straight to the top. I'm gonna show you something real. No, nothing's gonna make me stop. I got breath in my lungs. My blood pumping strong. I gotta tell you what I feel inside. I feel so good. I got breath in my lungs. My blood pumping strong. I gotta tell you what I feel inside. I feel so good. So good to be alive. Yeah, I'm moving.
That's Kabilan's story. So you were telling about your relatives that they said you didn't have license. What happened there?
Actually, sir, I need to thank some of the relatives because at the time of accident, I was lying in a bed. They had told that he is not going to do anything. He is going to be a useless person. And my dad, my mom felt so sad for me.
Hmm.
Then I had did the academic comeback,
Hmm.
and then right now they told me that I don't have any kind of license, and I finally got the license as well from EA.
Good. You should thank God for such people in your life. Because
Yes,
sometimes
sir,
what
of course.
happens, God is like too good, too gentle. He doesn't want to act as a catalyst. He doesn't want to give us a sweet kick or something like that. So he gave some relatives like this, who will mock us, even friends also,
Yes, sir.
until you're doing well, you're scoring good marks or making good money, they are part of your life, and suddenly you fail some examination, they're no longer your friends. I've seen that a lot, especially in the CA community. I've seen that a lot. So good. Sometimes you have to be your own friend, your own motivator and all. It's the hard truth of life. But I'm glad, you're learning all these things, at a very young age. What's your age now?
Sir, mine is 23. I'm 2002 born.
2002 born. Oh, okay. So you're 1 year less than what I told. Okay, good. So you have openly spoken, about a major setback. How did this accident happen? What happened?
Sir, basically, yes, sir, it's a kind of bike accident, sir.
Hmm.
I think so. I was back from playing cricket.
Hmm.
While returning to the home, the accident had happened, and I can't able to recall what exactly happened there. When I opened my eyes, in
Hmm.
front of my eyes, my brother told that you are safe. That's it. That's it. I can able to remember that everything had been vanished before what happened.
Okay. What were your learnings when you were on that sick bed? How long were you in that bed?
Around 3 to 4 months, sir.
Okay. Earlier, I also happened to interview a student from Canada, Prithvi. Uh, he he won through cancer. He went through
Great.
chemotherapy and all, like people may be thinking, this is a US taxation accounting payroll forum, why this fellow is talking about all these things. I feel if not US taxation accounting payroll, something else we will do in life. कुछ तो भी करके जुगाड़ निकाल लेंगे जिंदगी में. But जिंदगी में जीतना ही सबसे काबिलियत और मुश्किल काम है. I think the most efficient thing or the most effective thing is winning through the life. So that's why we mostly celebrate the life champions and all. I mean, overcoming the challenges of life. So that's really very important. So what were your emotional learnings when you were on that bed or you were resting? What are your learnings? What inspired you,
Uh,
to not give up?
Basically, my parents' hard work. That's the primary thing which had inspired me. I don't want to make them disappointed on me.
Very good.
And secondarily, I need to prove everyone is wrong. And I need to prove myself I am stronger than everyone who had thought that I was nothing and capable of nothing.
Mm.
And the fire inside me, which helped me to where I am right now. Still, I am learning. Still, I'm learning communication as well because I started to learn everything from scratch. So, in between, if I made any kind of communication mistakes, means guys, you can like sorry for that.
That's absolutely, communication is not just English. I keep telling my team also, communication is able to convey, your thoughts, ideas, emotions effectively and efficiently. Yeah, sometimes, we fall short of words, but you have to communicate. Like before the live started, we were interacting in gestures, right? So that's also communication. So that's absolutely fine. We all have to work on our communication. Because sometimes we become silent, sometimes we become angry, we don't know how to respond, we get upset. So all this is also part of communication. Well, restarting life is never easy, but what gave you the courage to restart with BCom instead of giving it up completely? Professional courses, I understand. I mean, why you wanted to study BCom?
Because at the time I don't have any kind of basic degrees. Sir. I'm just a student who had done with my 12th. That's it. So at least I need to secure a basic degree to get to run a life. That's the truth. And the courage which I had is I had faced a death in front of my eyes.
Yeah,
So there is nothing, there is no one to stop me after that.
yeah.
So that is the one which had motivated me.
death in front
And
of
the
you.
lesson which I had learned is,
Hmm.
uh, yes, sir, the lesson which I had learned is, don't rush the things. The things will happen. We
Yeah.
need to allocate a time to complete the things. The recently I had noticed that some of my friends, they are rushing to complete each and every courses as soon as possible, but it won't works. They need to allocate a specific time for that.
Mm. True, absolutely, absolutely. Everything has time under the sun. So you went on to do CMA, USA, MBA, international, and finally EA from USA. All international degrees, licenses, and all. So, what was your thought process beyond these choices, and why EA in particular?
Of course, sir, EA is the highest tax license which is awarded by the IRS. And when I was working in a Canadian taxation, there is no such license like EA in Canada. But in US, there is a license which is called EA. So I come to know that, so of course, if we had a license means we can able to file taxes for all the individuals. And in Canada, there is around 40 million people file the taxes. Of course, it's a big number, but in US, 1 lakh 40, like 140 million people file the taxes. So market is way big. And right now, the PTIN holders are around 7 lakh persons, and the enrolled agents are around 70,000 persons. So if we compared the 1 lakh 60, it's like 160 million versus 7 lakh persons who preparing the taxes, means it's a very low number. So the market is very big. So we can able to shine in on US tax market if in case if we are EA means.
Yeah, yeah, not even 1%.
Yes, sir.
Even 1%. Good, good. Now many people, like who are all healthy, praise God, nothing happened in their life. They start courses but don't finish. People come to me with extension requests, saying I was busy. I mean, I feel like understanding what is busy. That institute is giving 2 years access. That institute is giving lifetime access. I don't want to give you that much access. I want you to study soon. I want you to complete it soon. Okay, 12 months, you pass like one paper or two papers, only one is left out. Yeah, that's okay. We can extend. But you didn't make any attempt in the last 12 months, and people ask for extension and all. I usually reject that because I feel, most of them were lazy or they never prioritized. So, especially, for those people, who start courses and don't finish, what habits, discipline, or mindset do you recommend them, to stay consistent and complete these professional certifications or licenses?
Yes, sir. The first thing they should need to set a deadline. A plan without a deadline is always a plan. We can't able to execute that. They must need to set a deadline. And second, smart work will absolutely help them to complete the course faster. But there is no substitute for hard work. They
Absolutely.
must need to work hard. They must need to learn many things. Consistency. Consistency is not about I am studying 5 hours daily each. Studying a 1 hour a day and a month continuously, it's called consistency. So if they can able to be consistent person, they can able to provide the hard work, and they can able to merge the smart work as well, means definitely they can able to clear any kind of certifications in the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How many hours you used to study every day?
So some days I will study around 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours. Some days it's 1 or 2 hours,
Oh,
but I will study
three
regularly.
study.
Yes, sir.
Nice. How many MCQs you used to practice?
I had practiced our iLead MCQs thrice or 4 times
Okay.
or 5 times. That's it.
Okay. Any
Which
other
means
material
around.
depended upon?
No, sir, I haven't touched any other materials apart from the iLeads. iLeads material is more than enough to clear a year.
Thank you. Thank you. This is for my KM team. Fine. So, how did your career opportunities and confidence change after completing EA? So, can you explain the difference in your life before EA, after EA?
Yes, sir, sure, I can able to explain that. Like before here, I'm a global professional, but not with a licensed person. So I have a confidence, but not up to the mark. But after the license, I am going to turn as the licensed person, which means licensed from the United States. So that confident, absolutely, it's unmatchable. That had improved my confidence, improved my performance in my job, everything, and improved my communication skills as well after the EA.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just a language. You know, just a language. Other day, last week we went to Mangalore. So they were speaking Konkani. So 1 2 words we were able to catch up in the 4 5 days that we were there. So the more any relationship prospers only when we spend time with them. So time is the best gift that we can give to anybody, whether it is God, people whom we love, or our work also. What I mean, it just changes. Practice. Some say call it as practice, some call it as prayer, some call it as love, dating, whatever. But giving time, is the best thing that can happen. Now, there are many science students and people from different domains. We can call them career switchers. Who must be watching this live. So, what message would you like to give them? Especially, those who feel they have lost time, or they feel that I'm from science background. I can't, take up all this examination and things like that.
Yes, sir. The first advice, the first thing which I give to them is don't take the social pressure. Don't compare yourself with anyone. You are something unique. You can compete with other persons, but you should not compare you with anyone. The comparison is the basic thing which kills your happiness. So never ever compare yourself with anyone. If everyone has their own style.
Yeah.
So just take your own time and identify your strength and weakness and go upon your strength. If in case if you are interested in internal auditing means you can pursue CAA, certified internal auditor. If you are interested in taxation means absolutely you can go for EA. And if you are interested in finance means you can go for CFA or FMBA. And if you are interested in a global accounting means you can go for ACCA. Or if you want to dominate the US accounting field means of course you can go for CPA. There will variety of courses. You just need to pick a right one based on your strength. So if you pick that, definitely you can able to succeed.
Good. Tell us something about Canadian taxation.
Sure, sure. Like right now in my company, we are handling the immigrants and the full-time students, self-employed persons with gig economy, and some employed persons, some corporate clients as well. Canadian taxation, which is somewhat similar to the US taxation, but the things are different. In US taxation, we can able to pay now and file later in October. But in Canadian taxation, there is nothing like that. We need to file the return before April 30th. And Canadian taxation, the Canada government will provide many benefit payments, refund more than the US government, like the Canada carbon rebate. Like right now, they had withdrawn Canada carbon rebate. Still, the ONBEN is there, Ontario Children Benefit, and GST credits. So there are variety of benefit payments that they are made to each and every tax filers to support them financially.
Mm.
So that's the good part in Canadian taxation. So
What are your future plans?
right now we are in tax season, of course. Next 3 months, I need to perform good on the tax season until April. After April, I have a plan to enroll RTP
Okay. Good.
and QuickBooks to learn everything practically.
That's nice. That's really good. So, what approach did you follow in attempting the examination?
Uh, there is no specific approaches. So just study the exam, just practice MCQs as much as you can. Just write down all the important thresholds, all the important form names in a note. I just advised everyone to cover the entire thresholds and the important form names in a single paper, so you can able to revise before your examination. So just done this, book a slot. You can write the exam, and that's it. You can able to clear exam.
Okay. Okay. Anything you feel like sharing with the audience which I have not asked you?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Tell me about your family.
Yeah, sir, sure. I have one brother as well. His name is Yuvraj,
Hmm.
and as well as father and mother and my grandma. My father name is Murthy and my mother name is Devi. And my brother, he is 11 years elder than me.
Okay.
He is 1991, I am 2002.
Okay.
And whenever I was feel down, he is there to help me out. That's the good thing which I had earned in my life. A good supportive brother.
That's
And
nice.
of course, father, he always used to support me. They are all like a backbone of me to achieve something in my life.
So, looking back today, what does this journey mean to you personally?
Like it's like a magic. I can't able to believe that I had achieved this much for the past 3 to 4 years. The all the hard work which I had put out for the last 5 years had paid me off right now.
True. True. So, yeah, it was a very, it must have been a very emotional moment for you. And you're too young, to talk, more. But I wish you all the very best, from iLead Tax Academy also. Who was your enrollment advisor at iLead?
Enrollment advisor, Padmini ma'am.
Okay. How did the team at iLead support you, whether enrollment advisor or
Yes, sir, sure. They had helped me a lot.
Hmm.
I think so. Kirti ma'am, if I'm not wrong, and the Kirti ma'am had helped me in every other process, such as registering, patent, and booking the exams. Everything they are with me. Whenever I texted them, within less than 5 minutes, I got reply from them. That's the good news.
Awesome,
That's a
awesome.
very appreciable news from Alex Tax Academy.
Kirti, I have your testimony now. Thank you for taking care of students, ma. Okay, good, good. And how about Padmini?
Of course, sir. But whenever I had a doubt, I will straight away call the Padmini ma'am, and she will explain me everything. And Padmini ma'am told that she will support me in the placement thing as well. And yes, once the student had enrolled to EA in IELTS Academy, from the enrollment toward the placement, they will get a proper guidance, and IELTS Academy will support each and every aspects to get them placed, to get them clear exam, everything.
Absolutely. How did you find iLead? I mean, there are so many institutes out there today after iLead started EA. So many people started EA and also. How did you find iLead? And why iLead?
Uh, Sir, of course, I just searched the random academies while I am starting the EA, and iLead is the top academy which I had found. And basically, iLead Academy has the ratings of 4.9 in Google ratings. It's a massive achievement.
Oh,
So once I saw the online review of 4.9 out of 5, straight away I had joined iLead without any kind of second
oh.
thoughts.
No, Google ratings could also have been misleading, no?
Yes, sir, but that is a numbers, right?
Hmm.
Man can lie, but the number cannot lie, right?
Oh, okay. Fine. So, you were talking about the first 15 minutes of iLead Inspiration. So, do you think I should continue that or skip that in the future
Of
sessions?
course, sir, you must need to continue that. Definitely, it will help many students to get their life in a correct path. Of course. And if in case, if the students are ready to listen the first 15 minutes of IELTS class means, then of course, they are doing good in their life.
Chalo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Uh, there is a question from Danush. As a working professional, how did you plan your EA training, manage study time, and balance career growth along with your job?
Yes, actually, how I got planned is for the past 2 to 3 years, my sleep cycle had drastically changed. I am doing a night shift. My work timing is around 6:37 p.m. to morning around 6 a.m.
Oh,
in the tax season.
mm.
And after that, I
Seven
used to
hours.
sleep around 5 to 5.5 hours in a day for the last 2 to 3 years
Mm-hmm.
to complete everything and to allocate certain time for the year. And I need to allocate certain time for MBA as well. So I
Mm.
had reduced my sleeping time. Of course, it's not recommended, guys. Don't do that because I'm facing a lot of health issues right now because I had skipped the sleep.
Yeah.
So never
You
skip the
didn't
sleep. You guys can
prioritize.
reduce the sleeping hours.
You didn't prioritize seven spheres of life that I told you in the class.
Ah,
You should take
yes,
care.
sir.
Sleep is also an activity. I mean, six to
Yes,
seven
sir.
hours is minimum that our body needs. Yeah, I understand the tax season. I mean, I have had team members, who have moved their houses, near the office so that they get adequate sleep. So, yeah, that may cost them, a little chunk of money, for those 3 4 months. But it was definitely worth it. At least they could have saved on the traveling time. Just sleep, work, uh, and take care of yourself. That's it.
And of course, as a tax professional, US and Canadian tax professional, we need to stitch for only 3 months and the busiest tax season. Apart from 3 months, the remaining months will be the, of course, a reduced work hours. It's a chill time.
Absolutely,
We are
absolutely.
like a ants, A and T. We need to work hard
Uh,
during the tax season. We can take rest after the tax season.
Absolutely. Ants are a very good example for tax season, guys.
Yes.
So, how do you get updated, on the latest update with now OBA and other things, getting launched? Any suggestions for students how to keep track?
Um, Still now, I don't know the much clarity in UBA because I was focused in my Canadian taxation right now. And if in case if the students want to focus much on, they can invest sometimes in IRA website and bulletins
IRS,
that they
yeah.
are publishing.
Hmm, true.
And of course, our honorable Trump as well. We can able to rely on him.
Definitely. So, anyways, we are also going to have our new classes, as per the OBA, and so many changes now happening. The prometric centers, instead of prometric centers, the centers will be different now. So, I'll be taking, a separate session also on that to the students
Um,
soon. Good. Now, the other question is, what was the biggest challenge you faced as a working professional during EA preparation?
Managing the time is the biggest struggle, sir. Like, I just need to study EA as well, and I just need to log in around 7 a.m., 7 p.m. as well. And it's a night shift. So everything had become difficult for me to manage. And in between, my health issues also. So allocating your time is the most difficult thing.
Yeah,
There
plan.
is a lot of reason to easily give up, but there is only one reason to not give up is to complete the EA.
Absolutely, absolutely. Even that is very much needed. And the question is, what is the biggest mindset shift, your motivation, that helped you grow from that painful struggle to your current success? That's a question.
Uh, the respect. I just need to earn respect. Those who disrespected me at my peak house.
I love that.
And apart from the respect, the money is absolutely the second factor. We just need to earn money. And the third factor is to live a good life. Because right now, either you need to have a good amount of asset or else you need to have a good amount of education.
Mm.
So if you guys can't able to earn a asset means if you guys can't able to invest in asset means you guys can able to invest in education.
Yeah.
Education will give you into thousand times of return rather than investing on assets. For example, if you are investing on gold right now means after 10 years you might get around 10 lakhs or 11 lakhs in return. But right now, if you are investing something on education means every month you will get a return once you get job placed means. So it's a
True,
lifetime investment. Basically, education is.
true, true. So, EA, education or asset? Nice, good. Uh, I think this is also a repeat question, but one thing I want to ask you, what mindset helped you manage both job pressure and upskilling? Like upgrading with new courses. I mean, people normally feel that, I've studied enough or I don't have time. With job pressure, how did you upskill?
Uh, yes, sir. Basically, the mindset which I have is we need to achieve something exceptional.
Mm,
And the same answer, we just need to respect it. And learning new things will help you to get a good hikes in your jobs as well. For example, if in case if you are working as a BCom professional means your pay definitely will be low, of course.
mm,
But if you are a qualified professional who is For example, if the both the person doing the same job, if in case if the person is a BCom professional, the other person is the EA professional, means definitely the EA professional will paid higher when compared to the BCom one. So I need to take that advantage as well.
Good, good. Fine. That was real interesting session, Kabilan. Please do share about this with your friends also. So, thank you very much once
Yes, sir.
again,
Sure.
Kabilan, for sharing your journey so honestly. Your story will definitely give hope to many people who believe they are late, stuck, or behind in life. Even people who had heartbreaks. You had an accident, but some people had heart accidents also. Some people are given to addictions also because of that. I feel happy, when they come out of that and they live a very inspired life. So to everyone watching, this show, if this story of Kabilan touched you, remember, you don't need a perfect past. You need a clear direction. And sometimes direction doesn't come from parents, teachers alone. It also comes from you. The power that the heaven has put within you. The nature has already put that power within you. Many of us, quote Swami Vivekananda, like all power is within you. Awake, arise, and stop not till your goal is achieved. I mean, when we were in our secondary school, there were so many speeches that were delivered only on this one particular quotation. Forget about faith, religious books, and all. But grit, that willpower, that determination is really very, very important. So, if you would like to share your own success story, like the way Kabilan did on our 3S student success stories platform, please reach out to our team. You see our contact information scrolling below. You can contact us and we will be happy to feature you and your journey that inspires others in our YouTube channel. So please like, share, subscribe to our channel so that more students can hear stories like this. Yeah, thank you very much, Kabilan, once again, and I'll see you soon. Yeah. Okay, so before we go out, I wanted to talk about something else also. Uh, just a second. So I see, so many students, getting confused about, the prometric centers, and things like this. So I thought, I'll give you a little clarification on that. So many students are hearing, different and sometimes confusing news, about the enrolled agent exam for 2026. Okay. So today I want to share only officially verified facts, from IRIS website. So you can plan your EA journey with clarity and confidence. Okay. So as per official IRIS notifications, the EA examination administered through Prometric will end by February 28, 2026. Clear? February 28, 2026, the exams will end at Prometric. The IRS is transitioning to a new exam delivery model. Further details will be announced directly by the IRS on irs.gov. Any institute or anybody, including iLead team, telling you different things, if you see something on the irs.gov website only, believe that. Don't go by rumors or anything. Okay, some very important things have not changed at all. EA remains the highest tax license, from the Federal Tax Department, that is the US Department of Treasury, Internal Revenue Service. No degree is required, no BCom, no accounting background. Only a PTIN is mandatory, and EA holders continue to enjoy full representation rights before the IRS, just like an attorney or a CPA. And the demand for EA professionals continues to grow globally with so many outsourcing opportunities coming to India, especially. And the EA syllabus and exam structure remain largely the same, except a little bit change in the OBBA, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Any number changes will be made known to you. Other than that, the concept remains the same. Okay. Now, what is not yet confirmed by the IRS? You may hear about remote exams online proctoring, new vendors, AI technology, and all that. Industry discussions suggest, okay, that remote testing may come, okay, in mid 2026. But let me be very clear, these are expectations, okay, expectations, but not official iris announcement yet. Many students are asking about PSI or other testing vendors. As of now, IRS has not officially announced who the new EA administrator will be. Any claim confirming a vendor, exact date, or exam format is not yet from IRS. You can check on. So, what should students do now? If you are planning to write your EA in 2026, my clear advice is this: do not wait or pause your preparation. Start early, stay IRS update ready. You have the IRS website. I have told you in the class how to check. If the standard deduction was so and so last year, what is it for this year? If 401k contributions was so and so last year, what is it this year? You can always do that. While we prepare notes and then share it with you, you can always check that. You can leverage AI tools like ChatGPT or anything else also to confirm that. I would recommend Gemini or the IRS website directly. Vendor or delivery mode may change. Your career value does not. Are you getting it? Instead of Prometric, somebody else, will be conducting the exams. That's all. Now, who is that somebody? Wait for the IRS to update. At iLead Tax Academy, we continuously track IRS and official updates. We don't release news just like that, like a flash news. We will guide students step by step in a proper video like this once the new registration process is announced. Our training, mock exams, and mentoring remain fully aligned with the IRS standards. So stay connected with iLead Tax Academy for various and verified IRS updates and not just rumors. Again, remember, vendors may change, but your career value as a EA will never change. All the very best. Stay in touch. Keep following us. And if there's any feedback to make our sessions even better, that's my WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me or you can write to me, ask Nanda at ileadtax.com or write to ea at ileadtax.com. We'll be happy to work on your feedback. Thank you very much for joining us today. And once again, thank you very much, Kabilan, for joining us. See you all in the next 3S Student Success Story. Love you all.